How good are the Clippers? Because they just turned around and blew out Golden State by 40, which just doesn't even make any sense to me. So now at the top of the heat of the West, you have San Antonio, OKC, you got the Clippers, and you got that's it. All right, I'm not gonna bring in Houston and Portland. I'm gonna leave that alone. So, and I'm gonna do a sidebar in a few seconds, but I'm gonna write it down so I won't forget it because I found out something I just had to laugh at it. And I wanted to get y'all take on it, but anyway. All right, as far as the Clippers, how good are they? Can they win the West? Is it possible? Can they beat the Clippers and San Antonio Spurs? Can they even get past Golden State? Will they get past Golden State? How good are they?
Go ahead, Nate.
All right, I think the Clippers are really good. I got 2 words for you, man. Chris Paul. Chris Paul is still, arguably the best point guard in the game. The other person who I would consider in these playoffs who's right there is Tony Parker because he's proven and he always finds a way to show up. But Chris Paul just got that it factor, man. He makes everybody on the floor better and he has a passion to win, man, that few guys have. Man, he reminds me a lot of my favorite player, Isaiah Thomas, just in that he'll do whatever it takes to win. And he's just a hell of a basketball player. So I think they are good. I think they can beat Golden State. I think it'll be a close series, though. I think that one will go 7 games. If they play the Spurs, I don't know how it's set up. If they win this series, do they get the Spurs next, or would they do the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals?
No, they play OKC. If the Clippers win, they play OKC next.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then if they win that one, they will. Okay, so we wouldn't see them in the Spurs until the finals. Yeah, I think that would be a dope finals, but man, they arguably have the toughest.
That's a tough road.
The toughest because you got Golden State, you
That's
got
a tough
OKC,
road,
and then you got the Spurs. I mean, by default, I want to say that they just won't do it just because they got the raw end of the deal. But man, I would never put it past Chris Paul because he's a heck of a player. But they also got great coaching, and I think that in the playoffs, man, one of the things that separates the truly elite teams from the teams that are just good are coaches. Guys that put the personnel that's on the team in the best positions to score. And I think Doc Rivers does that, man. And I think Pop does that as well as, Scott Brooks up there in OKC. So, I mean, I think they're good, but I don't know if they can get through both Golden State and OKC before making it to San Antonio.
Drew?
Well, you gave 2 words. I'll give you 4. Blake Griffin and Jamal Crawford.
That's 5 words.
First of all, Blake Griffin is playing out of his mind. I said and? Okay,
yeah.
Fine, it's 5 words. It's the Hennessy. I'm sorry. Can't count. But anyway.
Oh, man,
so,
you clowned.
You know what I meant, man. Why you had to do me like that? But anyway.
That's how family do you, Drew. See?
Yeah, man. Family do you dirty, and they do you on live on, whatever we're on here. But anyway, so
we on tape delay.
So yeah. So Blake Griffin's playing out of his mind, man, and that dude. Jamal Crawford, man, he comes off the bench. That dude can give you 40 any night.
Nasty, dude.
He can easily give you 40 any night. And I just feel like the Clippers have the best bench. They have a great coach. If they could just lock down and just play like hard down playoff defense, they're one of the only teams that I really fear in the playoffs. Like, I really, really fear the Clippers, like, if they were to meet Miami in the finals. Because they match up well. Like, it's something about the Clippers, and they just match up well with any team in the East. Even OKC, they're just fast. They have scorers. They have dudes that play good in the post. You got DeAndre Jordan. They're just nonstop from every angle. Yeah. So it's just hard to. It was hard for me to understand how they even lost their first game in LA. But the thing that I hate about the Clippers and Golden State series is that I like both teams. I really, really like both teams.
Yeah,
And I
me
really
too,
want to
man.
see both. And I really want to
Yeah.
see both teams win because you got Doc Rivers and I like
You got Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Yeah. So
Should go with the black coaches. Really like
it's
the
just
black
hard
coaches.
for me, man.
You don't think I noticed that? You went
Well,
for the
no,
black
not
coaches?
because they're black.
You don't like
Not because they're
Greg
black. Because I
Popovich?
wouldn't give
I mean, they're good
because I wouldn't because what is Eric supposed to like Filipino or something like that? I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
what
the
he
first
is.
Filipino coach. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool. We're all
So
ethnicities.
if I could just jump in for
I'll
a minute,
discriminate.
Drew, I know you gotta
Go ahead.
you gotta agree with me because this is your favorite team, but it's interesting when you say teams, may or may not match up well with Miami. No matter what the matchup is, the X factor is and always will be LeBron James because there is no matchup for him. So I think
There's one.
that no matter what, who is trash?
There's one matchup for him. And that boy is in Oklahoma City. That's the one boy. That's the one
KD?
guy who, because what he
KD?
does, LeBron
Yeah.
can't stop, and what LeBron does, KD can't stop. So it's just, it is
Right.
what it is. Just who else is on your team that's gonna beat you? And that's why I look at it. With
It comes down-
in Miami. Like who else on their teams? Who else?
It come down to team.
Gonna step up.
It come down to team, and it come down to team defense because nobody could guard anybody one-on-one in the league. I don't care if you LeBron James. I don't care if you Chris Paul. I don't care if you Stephen Curry. Paul George. I don't care who you are, even though he can't shoot for shit. Seems like all of a sudden, Paul George I'm talking about. It seems like ain't nobody on the Pacers shoot right now. What's going on? Only person I
I'm
like on the
telling you,
Pacers is Lance
Drew, they
Stevenson, and
chilling.
he's out of there.
Yeah.
He's out of
I
there.
think Lance Stevenson,
Lance Stevens
is the
is
reason
out of there.
why they are struggling. I think he's in everybody else's head. I think he has gotten into everybody else's head, and they have no idea how to control him, what to do with him. He's just brought the. I think they have. I think Lance Stevenson is in their head, and he's messed that team up. Because the moment they started getting more playing time, he went out the window.
Did you hear about the fight
He-
got into with Evan Turner?
I thought it was. I thought it was somebody else. He had another one recently. Besides
might have
Evan
been
Turner,
before that.
it was another
Game
person.
one.
I think George Hill. I think he had one with George Hill.
Yeah,
They say before
game
game one,
to
he
a
got
fight
in a
with
fight.
Evan Turner. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Evan Turner. And then right now, recently, I think after the second game or before the second game, he got into it with George Hill. So I think Lance is as much as he brings to the team, he's causing a problem.
He's out of
with
there,
them.
man. He's out of there. But that's all Larry Bird's fault. You know why? Why would you bring in Evan Turner, who plays the same position as him?
Yeah, I like Evan Turner, man, but he needs the ball to be productive, and that's not
Evan
a team.
Turner.
That's not a team.
Evan Turner.
That needs that, man. Nah,
He's not.
he-
Evan
he-
Turner's not that guy. He's
Don't
not that guy.
talk too loud
Sorry,
about
he's
him,
not that
Drew.
guy.
Don't talk too loud about him. Nate's down there in Columbus. He went to Ohio State. They may
Yes,
hear
he
you.
did.
They may be coming down
Yes,
in
see, I
Miami.
get
Okay.
sniped from the window over here.
Oh, we good money though. We got Greg Oden. We got Greg Oden, and I like Connolly.
Yeah,
I do like Mike Conley. I do like Mike Conley.
I like Mike Conley. Yeah, he's a baller. Ohio got some ballers. Detroit got some ballers. Michigan State is always in the Final Four. It seems like it's annoying, but whatever. It seems like they're always in the Final Four. Michigan State.
Hey. You see Wilbur right here, right? He waiting on you to say something crazy. Wilbur with me right now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought him up. I know Wilbur back there.
Hey,
I didn't know you had on the Randy Watson trav.
Randy.
You see that?
Yeah. 1988 World Tour, Randy Watson. Yeah, all right, Bo, the funny thing I found out today, and I don't know if you guys knew this, and it's about Dwight Howard. Did you guys know he has a TV show?
What kind of TV show?
A TV show where?
In Houston, a local TV show where he interviews like local celebrities and stuff.
No, I didn't know that.
Why? Why?
No,
That
man.
Why?
need to be focusing on basketball.
Yeah, and Bun B was on First Take this week. I think Monday or was it yesterday? It might have been Monday or Tuesday. And he said that he had mentioned Dwight Howard's TV show, and Stephen A. and Skip like, wait, what? And they just they kind of went off. Like, shouldn't he be? He said, yeah, but he suspended it for the playoffs. But during the regular season, he got his own little show going on. He interviewing people and stuff. I'm like, this dude, man, he has lost his mind. I can't. Oh, I don't understand. So
he leaves L.A. He leaves the spotlight of L.A. to go to Houston, and now he has a talk show. This guy, man.
Hey, I don't know what to say about
I don't even know what to say about Dwight Howard right now, man. I don't know what to say about Dwight Howard, man. Like, Dwight Howard is...
No, I was gonna say, I don't know if this is true, but one of my homeboys told me Dwight Howard got a 50-inch vertical, man. Is that true? Y'all know if that's true?
I have no freaking clue. A 50-inch
vertical?
The argument was this. Like, he's 6'11", 6'10", and is arguably, one of the, if not the best athlete, in the NBA, yet he doesn't dominate, right? Like, so Shaq was big and strong, but Shaq was never athletic. He was dominant, you know what I'm saying? So when you couple Dwight's athletic abilities and gifts with, his just natural height and all that, he should be a dominant big man. And for him not to every night get 20 or 25 and 15 is a failure. Like, it's just no way when you're
I agree.
And you don't use it. So whether or not if he has a 50-inch vertical, I mean, we all know he's super athletic, but still doesn't have a legit post game. You know what I mean? Which to me, if you're a big man in the NBA without a post game, that's like a euphemism, man. Like, it's a waste.
Yeah.
So
I think Dwight Howard's issue is that it's always just been so easy for him that I don't think he really 100% works on his game like that in the off season. Like, you've seen players like. Go ahead.
I just don't think he wants it. You know what I mean? I don't think he wants
I
to
agree.
win. I think he just wants to have fun. I don't think he really wants to I just gotta win. He doesn't have that fire that burns him to go the extra mile in order to win. And I think that's kind of sad. But my uncle always used to say, God knows what he's doing when he gives out talent, because he gives that type of talent to Michael Jordan. Or Kobe, that or Russell Westbrook, dude. That mentality that they have, and you have that same type of ability that they have, they'll be destroying people.
Remember we were talking about this last episode, and I was talking about how that's the same thing that bothers me about Joe Johnson.
Yeah,
Dwight Howard is another one of those guys that if he had that drive. If he had that drive like a Russell Westbrook or a Jamal Crawford, just that aggressiveness, he would kill the league. He would kill, but he just doesn't.
Joe Johnson, because Joe.
Thank you.
I'm
so glad.
He's
I'm
the man.
so glad.
But he be chilling like y'all got it. I'm
whatever.
I'm a millionaire. I don't need no title.
Joe Johnson be like, I could score 40 tonight, but
I hit this 15 real quick.
We got Paul Pierce.
Right. You're right.
I'm gonna let Paul Pierce go ahead and score 20. We got Williams over here, Deron Williams. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna coast and earn this $100 million. No, Joe. Go out there and score 30 a night, damn it. You should be in the top 5 in scoring. You're making $20 million a year. You're supposed to be in the top 5 in scoring. I'm sorry.
And it's capable. That's the crazy part. He capable, dude.
The dude can score 20. The dude can score 20 a half. He can at least do 50. He can at least give me 15 a half.